Their parents were always pretty poor, but managed to have a small trust fund set aside for each of their kids. Welcome to Spill the Tea. My name is Chelsea, alleged anonymous. I know nothing. Have your own story, hit that link in the bio, get sent to me, and then I can read it for all to hear. The title is Money Ruins Lives. Slight backstory. My husband and his brother were adopted by his aunt and uncle at a young age due to unexpected deaths of their parents. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Parents were always pretty poor, but managed to have a small trust fund set aside for each of their kids in the event of a tragedy. Each sibling that was still alive got around $300K each, which was a huge blessing that allowed them to each get a house and a car back in their early 20s. The aunt and uncle that adopted them were far more financially well off and usually pretty generous and kind people who would always give the shirt off their backs and have enough money to take the whole family on large vacations, few different places such as cruises, Disneylands, etc. They were very wealthy people, but you would never know it because they were penny pinchers 99% of the time. 9 years, their aunt died of cancer, and a couple years ago, the uncle died of a heart attack. The brothers knew that there was no way that they were going to get much of the estate from the family, but they thought maybe they would get a small portion, while the actual children get larger majority, which seems completely fair. Upon the discovery of the will, neither brother got a single cent. Oh, that's messy. They didn't put them in the will since they adopted them? What in the It hurt a little bit, but ultimately it was the aunt and uncle's decision. But there's been constant family drama ever since, with the OG children uninviting us from certain things like holidays and etc. Then the other side of the family's feelings get hurt and lash out to the point that they don't want anything to do with each other anymore. Oh man. Aunt and uncle easily had over $1 million in assets, and like I mentioned, I know that they got their money from their parents, but even $1K would have been nice to be like, hey, we still love you guys, even though you weren't our blood children. But large amounts of money are honestly toxic to a family. I hope someday both sides can find some sort of resolution, but it seems unlikely at this point. Am I wrong to feel like we, the brothers and wives, got the shaft end of this deal? Yikes, that is messy. Money does ruin lives, okay? It makes things a hell of a lot easier, but it comes with a price, I think, in death, so I've heard. Honestly, I would be a little hurt if I wasn't in the will, but then again, if my parents who passed away gave us a lump sum of money during that tragedy, I guess I would take it as it is. But yeah, that would probably hurt my feelings for sure. I'm gonna say that. Yep. Let me know what you guys would do or what you guys think in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Love you.